Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. Another 12 fabrics this week, but this time we have a mix between solid colours and prints. Some are new, some are old, some you've seen a little bit of before. So let's jump in, and I'm going to start off with a couple of solids, and they are in a new base to Lush. It is called Slinky Rib. It is 240 GSM. Which is a really beautiful weight, but it is not a fluffy, thick rib. It is this slinky, drapey, gorgeous fabric. So this is 94% poly, 6% spandex, and as I said, 240 GSM. It is an irregular rib. Can you see that there? The ribs are not exactly the same. It has really great stretch. I know it looks very, very see-through there, but when it's up against your body, it's okay. Great stretch vertically as well, and beautiful drape. I really wanted to sew this up. I adore this color. This one is forest green. I think it's absolutely stunning. But unfortunately, I've just run out of time. There are so many fabrics that I want to sew up, and I just can't sew them all. So I've had to pick and choose. But if I was going to sew this, I think it would make a stunning dress. Now, it wouldn't be particularly forgiving. If it was going to be a fitted dress, it wouldn't hide much. It would be beautiful as a drapey dress, or, you know, part fitted, part drapey. It would be a gorgeous top. Make a beautiful pair of pants or a beautiful skirt. And I know it's not a pleat, but this sort of ribbing is quite in at the moment. So you could do some really great things and copy some of the in fashion items or garments at the moment. So this gorgeous forest green does not have a matching thread, unfortunately. The color just wasn't quite right. And of course, when it's a solid color, it needs to be pretty good to match. So forest green, Slinky Rib. We also have, the colors in this are just beautiful. We have this Geranium Pink. Now it is quite a dark color, but it's not showing off its bold pinkness as much in the camera at the moment. Moving it in does not help. Maybe a little bit closer up against the purple. It is a stunning, stunning pink. No matching thread again, unfortunately, but you can see those irregular ribs there. So when we call it slinky, it does feel slinky. It doesn't feel awful slinky. So to me, awful slinky is when you fold something up and you put it down and it just goes into a puddle. It's not quite that bad, but it is slinky. Don't let that scare you with the sewing side of things though. If you find something slinky and it's moving a lot, use a lot of pins or a lot of clips to keep it in place. Maybe if you've got some fabric glue, you can use some of that just to keep your seams in place so that you know that you're sewing the right thing. There are ways around it. And I don't think this one would be that difficult anyway. Like it's not quite in that category, I don't think. All right, Geranium Pink. Next, Mango. Isn't that beautiful? Not on me, but on others, absolutely gorgeous. 892, we have a matching thread for that one. So this is the Mango Slinky Rib. You can actually see those ribs a lot better in this color, can't you? That gives you a much better idea of what it looks like. And last one, red, cherry red, an amazing colored red. This is, I think, another reason why I didn't sew it up. Is 3 of these 4 colors just scream at me that they want to be mine, and I don't know where to start. They're just all absolutely beautiful. I love them. This red is stunning. This one has 2054 that matches with that. All of these threads will be linked on the website, so you will always find them there. You don't need to remember when watching the video. You will find them there. All right, next is what I am wearing. This is purple buffalo plaid, Harchi. So Harchi is another word for sweater knit. It is a thin fabric. It's only 180 GSM. It's 96% poly, 4% spandex. And you can see it's different on the wrong side to the right side. So you can see that this is a very thin, lightweight fabric. I feel very warm right now in my high neck and my long sleeves. This is the Hepburn dress, and I've done it again. I meant to look it up. It's either Patterns for Pirates or Made for Mermaids. One of, you know, I can't keep track of them, but I do love it. Let me show you all of it. I really like it for winter. It's really cute, nice with some boots, and really nice with a coat over the top. It's really lovely. The little bit of the neck keeps you nice and warm without being too much. I'm not very good with lots of stuff around my neck, but this little one, a-okay. Now, matching thread, 5976, or there's black in there as well. You could just use black. And Eggplant double brush poly is the coordinate that we put with this one. Now, let me show you the stretch and the drape. So you can see this is a pretty fitted dress. It's not skin tight, but it is quite fitted. And it works really well for that. But this fabric also has really nice drape. So, and you can see how see-through it looks there, but it is not see-through. So there's your horizontal stretch. And it's got a bit of vertical, and there's your drape. So also really gorgeous in a jumper or a cardigan. You could probably even make yourself a pair of joggers out of this if you wanted to. It would be gorgeous, and there's heaps that you can do with it. So that is the Purple Buffalo Plaid Hachi. Now, I have another faux cashmere. So you remember faux cashmere, right? We did these a couple of weeks ago now, I think. They are absolutely beautiful. They feel divine, but they will peel. So you will need to take care of it and get it yourself a little shaver, or pick them off or shave them off, whatever it's going to be, but it will peel on you. So please be aware of that. So this is the navy tie-dye faux alpaca, not faux alpaca, faux cashmere. So my suppliers call it cashmere. And I know that it's not cashmere because it's 69% polyester, 29.5% rayon, and 2.5% spandex. So that's why we call it faux cashmere. We're kind of sticking with the supplier's name, but we're just keeping it real as well, and letting you know that it's actually not cashmere at all. Okay, excuse me, I'm just going to move this stool out the way. I can stand back and show you this gorgeous print. This is so, so soft. So the back side of this fabric is just really nice and smooth, but then the front side, the right side, is fluffy and gorgeous and feels absolutely beautiful. It's got great stretch both ways. Just a little bit there. And there's your drape. Amazing for jumpers, just so cozy in a jumper. You can make yourself a dress, a cardigan. Again, you could make a pair of joggers out of this if you wanted to. You could make yourself or your kids an hoodie out of it and lounge around the house in this really cozy, beautiful fabric. I don't have a matching thread for this one. There's a few colors in it, but it's not a true navy, so my navies were just too dark to match with it. Okay, vintage denim, which is a newish double brush poly, goes really nicely. And ivory double brush poly as well. Looks really nice. All right, so this is the navy tie-dye faux alpaca. Faux cashmere, not alpaca, sorry. Navy tie-dye faux cashmere. All right, this one is just super cute, and it just makes me think of the movie Clueless. It really does. It is super soft touchy. Feels amazing. Again, it's a really thin, lightweight fabric. I did not cut that. This is how it comes from the supplier. You can see that that's quite thin. It's just, it is so soft. It's like butter. It's like kittens rolled in butter. It's just so soft and beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So this is the diamond plaid. Super sweet. Make an amazing little dress in this print. It'll be so cute. A little a little vest for golf perhaps, or a nice jumper for golf, or just a nice jumper to go to the shops in. It's just so cute. So Super Soft Heart is 180 GSM and it's 96% poly, 4% spandex. Really nice and stretchy. If you are sensory at all and you really struggle with the feel of things, this is a great fabric. There is no itchy scratchiness at all. So it's a Heartchi, a Super Soft Heartchi. So Heartchi is just another word for sweater knit. So, as soon as I hear sweater knit, I think of jumpers and cardigans, but I like to make a lot of dresses and stuff in sweater knit as well, and I think they're really nice for winter, especially as I live in Perth. I don't need it to be ridiculously warm. I still need it to be warm. I get pretty cold these days, but it doesn't need to be, Melbourne or Tasmania warm for me. So this is probably a really great one for the warmer states as well, because it's snuggly and cozy feeling without being really heavy. So it can, it can feel a bit nicer. But for those cold climates, it's a great layering fabric. So, I mean, I'm assuming if you're in a cold climate, you really need to layer in order to keep warm and then be comfortable when you go inside buildings and homes and that sort of thing. So it's really great for that. All right, I didn't do a matching thread because you've probably got a few options there to be able to match with, but it does look really great with the pink double brush poly, if you really like that pink to draw it out, or the light tan double brush poly is gorgeous as well. Like this one, to me, it just is perfect. I love it. All right, Diamond Plaid Super Soft Heartchi. All right, what's next? A waffle, a printed waffle. This is not a brushed waffle, it's just your standard waffle. And this one is called Ferocious Grey. Isn't that gorgeous? Can I show you that waffle? Can we see it? Can you see that? There we go. You can just see that waffle texture there. It's really gorgeous. Again, not a particularly heavy fabric. Sorry, I just moved out the frame there. 200 GSM, 70% poly, 28% rayon, 2% spandex. Really nice stretch. Let me move back so you can see that properly. Again, it looks really see-through here. It's okay. I think if you're going to make a dress or something like that, you would probably have to consider a slip under waffle. But for jumpers and cardigans and, tops, if you want to make a top or something like that, it's no problem whatsoever. Really nothing going on vertically there. There's your drape. Now, what do we do for this one? Thread 348 is your match, which is just a grey, and the grey is probably darker than the greys that are in here, but it's close to the black. So this is kind of an in-between thread to match with that one, and it kind of blends the colours. Okay, charcoal double brush poly went really nicely with this one, or ivory double brush poly. Black obviously is going to look amazing. We don't photograph with black because it's a bit of a given that it's going to go with so many things, but black would look amazing with this. All right, Ferocious Grey waffle. Next we have a Ponte. Now, pulling this one off the roll, we noticed that it is flawed. So I can tell you about that right now and show you. And I can also let you know this is the worst of it. And as we get into the roll, it gets a little bit better. Isn't it gorgeous? This is chevrons. So Ponte is 220 GSM, 95% poly, 5% spandex. It's really great for pants and skirts and dresses and structured tops, and you could make a jacket out of this. It would be amazing. So it's really lovely fabric. It feels nice and soft. It's got some really good but firm horizontal stretch. Not really anything going on vertically. And there's your drape. So with this one, what we noticed was, let me move it up. See that line? The vertical line here and the horizontal line here going across that white section. So that kept appearing. Now, it appears enough that you could really almost make it a feature of the fabric, or you could try to avoid it, I guess. It might be a little bit tricky, but because we know that it's flawed, we are reducing the price of this one, because we know that that is there. So we're still going to release it, but it's going to be at a lower price because of that flaw. Okay, now you can use black or white thread for this one. So 4000 or 2002. We have put white modal with it, but this is essentially a black and white fabric. So you choose your color and it'll look amazing. It'll look so great with it. And isn't it really cute? I've got it on the angle here, but it is actually a horizontal print. All right, Chevron's Ponte. This next one I was desperate to sew up as well, but time was not on my side. This is called Eminence in navy, and what I love about it, and I think this is a pattern for me because I do have something in my wardrobe at the moment which is a beautiful navy, and it's got this coloring in it. So the coloring in the thing I already have is actually more brown than this one. This one's actually quite orange, but how gorgeous is that? It's a beautiful soft double brush poly. It feels absolutely amazing. Double brush poly is almost a perfect fabric. It really is. It can be so many different garment types and look good doing it. It performs really, really well. So as long as your stretch requirements of your pattern fit in with the fabric, go for it with double brush poly. That's the main thing you need to look at. And we have all of our stretch percentages of our fabric, if it has stretch, on our website. So you can find that information before buying the fabric and have an idea of if it's going to work for your pattern or not. So there's your stretch, really stretchy both ways. And there is your beautiful drape. Love double brushed. So this one we put with 3356 and looked really nice with the dark navy double brush poly. And my favorite match, the amber double brush poly. I love that. It just brings out those little orangey bits, but they're not too much. I like it. I'm a fan. And ivory, sorry, I'm just squinting at my notes there. Ivory double brush poly. All right, so that is Eminence double brushed poly. Two more, then I will let you go. This one here is a restock and it's a gorgeous French terry. It's called Serengeti. I love the blues in this. Really, really pretty. So French terry has a loopy side and a smooth side. Sometimes the print can be on the loopy side. Most often it is on the smooth side. And in this case, it's on the smooth side. This one is 68% poly, 29% rayon, 3% spandex, and about 210 GSM. Nice stretch. Not much going on vertically. And there is your drape. We have a thread and we have fabrics to match. Let's see, 1630 for your thread. That just matches in with that background color there. And it looks really nice with duck egg blue, double brush poly, and cool gray, double brush poly. This is a very blue gray. So they look really, really nice together. And French terry is great for loungewear. It's beautiful for loungewear, but you can make it look dressy as well if you want to. This could be a gorgeous jumper or a really cool pair of joggers actually. I can't add any more to my list. Serengeti, French terry. All right, last one, and this is our Lush Sunday special. It's another French terry. It's a super sweet little print. This one is called Winter's Break. Oh my gosh, excuse all those creases there. This has obviously been folded for a bit. That might actually be from the beginning of the roll, those creases. I don't think I can find an uncreased piece to show you. There, isn't that pretty? It's so cute, and it's a very pinky mauvey background color, really nice. It's got the loops on the wrong side. You see those loops there? And they're nice and smooth on the printed side. Let me hold it all out for you so you can see it properly. It's really cute, really sweet. Great for a dress or a jumper or some joggers, cardigan, you name it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you are unfamiliar with Lush, we do have one fabric every week that we call our Lush Sunday Special. And it's available for just a little bit cheaper for its release day only. And we do that if you haven't tried Lush fabrics before, or for those who haven't tried that fabric base before. It just makes it a little bit easier to make that first purchase, I think. So no matching thread for this one. It's got some pretty firm stretch. Not much vertically, nothing vertically actually. And there is your drape. It's 90% poly, 7% spandex, 7% rayon, sorry, 3% spandex, and 200 GSM. No matching thread, but we do have some coordinating fabrics. This first one is Peachy Pink Waffle, which is be a really great combination. And we also have Peach Waffle. Now these are really similar, but we decided to do them both because we've had our waffle sale not that long ago. There's a good chance some of you already have one of these in your stash, so we thought we'd show you both. And Light Sage, double brush poly, looks really nice. So that matches in with the leaves there. And good old Ivory. It's gone a bit dark in here all of a sudden. I feel like I'm in darkness. Sorry about that. If it's, I think the color's pretty good on this. You can still see those wrinkles. That's for sure. All right, so Winter's Break French Terry. It is your Lush Sunday Special for today. Sorry to keep you for so long. There were a few fabrics and a few coordinates to go through with that one, but I hope you like all the newbies. Don't forget to enter our competitions on Facebook and tune in again next week. And I will have some more beautiful fabrics for you. In the meantime, all of these are available on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.